of my niggas, that shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves. How the white man live to get old. We in them graves. Shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
Yeah. Cold shit. I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room and pop, 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 like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, he ain't this shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out of every set. But I ain't crippin' on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs after the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options, used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
The fuck wrong with them? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get them. I see niggas and they feelings all feel them. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with it. At the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one West, go to war with everybody. Cut the grass for the snake, fuck the gossip. Front line with them soldiers, that's my posture. Gun drawn, trying to cause an imposter. She get out the pocket, go to war with everybody, yeah. Send that hate, make it to the featherweights. Niggas say they hard, but they sweeter than a dedication. Hold on, think it's time to introduce. I'm a man and a beast and a step and a ruler. Hold on, and a G and a soldier and a mover. Hold on, and a killer and a prophet and a shooter, nigga. Trying to stay humble, my shit crazy. Cold leader, need the blue stripes, no brick baby. Can't be serious, you a funny boy, young fly. Look wrong, must be a dummy, I ain't gun shy. Fuck that little nigga swear he the go, bring him to the bush, The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. Niggas in their feelings, I don't feel them. Kid the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with him. Be at the end, gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? What's the problem? From one West, go to war with everybody. I'm from Philly, you get hot, you catch a cold gas. I'm one West, these brothers trying to set my soul straight.
straight. They done turned me to a prophet from a demon, and I'm locked in this shit and I ain't leaving. Never. Ski mask transform to war mode like I'm Voltron. Stamp on my head and my chest from the most high. Put something tight around your neck like a bow tie. Got my niggas waiting charged up like they phone died.
Red letter, drip clean, it looks so fly. Claim he riding, that's why I left his ass roadside. He gon' die. Skyscraper to a nosedive. 9mm plus P, fuck a 4-5. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't know my level, I should let my dog get him. I see niggas and they feelings all feel. Keep the Glock with me, it was like a ball with it. Be at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay dangerous. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the age is safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we can all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse. My blood slim, it won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember Yahanna's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in his dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga.
Okay, where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad wanna he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is it factive? If revenge was a woman, now I stole that bitch like Jake. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get him crack as hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. For a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Six shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and feet, so you'll never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy. It's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One west, so you stretch through it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving halos, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery, I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir. Treat you like the Ukraine. Raid your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got the Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot. We take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club. We take it outside. I got my killers with me. You won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly,
Be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper gets a run down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog. This the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big bursts of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty little combat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politic and movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven.
Shalom, Israel. With ISUPK started off 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yahanna. Started off 1969, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Officer Gazak Shapar teaching the Lashawan Qadash class here tonight, the original language. If you joined us, then you know that we teach the original Hebrew language. We teach the Lashawan Qadash in ancient and Assyrian Hebrew in our chart back there. So you'll have a reference to the chart many times back there so you can understand and see our chart. Hebrew is our original language that the Most High gave us. But he gave blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. That's what you got to understand. That's for the purpose of understanding for all you, if you're black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you must understand that. Okay? That's what you have to understand, that we are the people of this book. We'll find that we read Hebrew from right to left. Never left to right, always right to left. And we're going to get into the board and understand a little bit more about the chart when we use common words here. We read Hebrew from right to left. It's off of Gazak Shapar in Greenville, South Carolina. But you must understand that if you've joined us, then you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. And if you're by any chance to be anybody else, you know, as long as you don't come interrupt the class, we'd rather get you kicked out of class because we don't need you here. We just need Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, right? So who we got up in class?
We have Officer Sharp. We have Officer Nayarban Yahanna,
right,
checking in from Greenville.
Right.
And we have Michael Love checking in from from California.
Right.
And
Michael Love.
We have
Officer Nayar Shar, right.
We have Pananayan.
Pananayan. Right.
And we have Raquel. And we have
from South Carolina.
From
Myrtle Beach. Right.
We have Flora checking back in.
Flora, yeah. Sister came to Sabbath service class. Join us again, right. Okay. So we got a lot of people in class, right?
Kind of.
Okay, and Awaba, and like I said, I'm Officer Gazak Shapar. So let's clap it up again for class right here. You guys get your pencil and paper because we're going to do some transliteration. Also, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Athum to all of my brothers. Yahweh Shamar Al Athun by Shem Yahweh Shai to all of my sisters. Yes.
There's one other person checking in. I forgot.
Who we have?
Calling from Somerville, South Carolina.
Okay. Who's it?
Colin.
Colin.
Corleone.
Corleone from Somerville, South Carolina. How about you? So basically, you guys understand it Hebrew. Well, like we're glad you guys can join us. It's the original Hebrew language. If you're Black, Hispanic, or Native Indians, you need to be have a pencil and paper, right, so that you can write down, use your chart. Don't complain about the chart. So what you got to do is make sure you the whole point of the chart. I'm not here to write your chart over for you every week, but you know that chart is just a reference chart. It's something that you need to write down and learn all of the sounds that come out of that chart. Through the top line is the ancient, and the bottom line is the Syrian. It's the goal. Hebrew was always unique. You can understand that it will sound like ah ba ga da hawazaka ta ya kalamana sa'ibataza rawsha ta. That right there is the original language the Most High gave us to Hebrew, right? And so when you want to get so the people can understand, I hope you can see everything. The Syrian language, when we were in captivity, man, in the days, Daniel was in captivity, and different people, they changed our view of how we see this, like these symbols and what you call Hebrew characters, they have changed. The Hebrew language on the top have we have connectors, we have single connectors and connectors where we join sounds together, and those are dual connectors, or I would call them. But you can also call them what the ancient Hebrew connectors would be called the independent, right? And dependent, right? Clap it up for the sister. That's what I want to let you know. Okay, and then when you get the Syrian Hebrew, they don't have the ancient and independent connectors. Okay, they don't. I'm sorry, the ancient here, the Syrian Hebrew, they don't have the connectors, independent connectors, because if you did, you wouldn't hardly need this language when you think about it. Right. But the point is, they didn't, they use sounds, and it's hard to learn that language along with that. So we learn both languages because it's our sounds, it's our Hebrew, it's the original Hebrew is what you want to call it. But there are, in the Syrian language, we have to tell you that there are 5, instead of connectors, they have 5 what we call ending sounds that come at the end of each word. So you have a sound like this. You have a ka, it looks like that. We went over this last week of the differentiation of words, how they look and how the sounds look within the other. So, and they could vary a little bit. So that's why we went over the uniqueness of them so you can understand. You have to learn this chart on your own. It's not an everyday thing. If you really want to get into Hebrew and you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, and it's in you, learn this chart. Okay. So ka, you have ma, you have na, you have pa, and tazah. Those come at the end of a Hebrew sound when you're using ancient, Assyrian sounds. Okay. Of course, when you're using the ancient Hebrew sound, to reiterate again, you want to use the connectors. All right. So let's get into the lesson. So what a lot of people say, well, how do you guys know that you're original? When we say the original Hebrew tongue, the Most High gave that to the original Hebrew people. Let's turn to Deuteronomy 7:6. I like to preface and use in the class. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6 here. Of course, the word Lashawan means what? Language. The word Qadash means holy. So it's given to a holy people, right? Deuteronomy 7:6, if you don't mind, Baba. So that's what you have to understand, that and Lashawan Qadash. And we're just going to go over some common words here before we actually end class, because I like to give things a little bit at a time because too much you wouldn't understand a whole lot of things that we're putting on the board here. But for most people who've been in class for a while, of course, you would understand a lot of things. But we want to give you, and we have so much to learn. But I want to do some basic vocabulary, really, is what it is. Okay. Some basic things that you have to know when you walk through the door, and some things that you use as courtesy. The man above you is the ranking officer above you. So you won't always call sir or Adawan, but you don't want to just come in, hey man, hey dog. You don't go and call a captain, hey dog, unless you're a general or whatever. But but you probably wouldn't want to do that then. You would say, hey, you want to call a brother, hey, if you above him, but if you below him, you want to say sir, Adawan. Adawan just simply means my Lord, or the person that's Lord over my understanding, right? And a woman should always call a man, either Adawan or sir, Y'all got that? Hope I said that right. Make no enemies, but it's the truth. That's what it is. So that's what you got to understand. And of course, we want to get into this. Of course, where we at? Deuteronomy 7:6. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Wow. Got text I'm going to give you here. Deuteronomy 7:6. This is how you know, man. This is how you know that you are a holy people. These are the things that the Most High has told us. This is what he's told. He says, Deuteronomy 7:6 says, "For thou art a holy people." It's befitting that you are a holy people because you have an holy language. This doesn't apply to any other people, any other nation in the Bible. If you're Black, Hispanic, or Native Indians, that means that the 12 tribes of Israel, that's what you got to understand. If you come from Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob, not just Abraham alone, you got to come from Abraham, who? Isaac and Jacob. That's what you got to understand. I remember a guy one time came back to me, so, oh, what about Ishmael? Ishmael's Arab, then the Midianites that we had to take over back in the days, right? So they fighting for the oil, all them unclaimed Midianites over there, right? The Arabs, anyway. No, that's not us. We're not them people, man. Who else? I heard a guy. He also said, well, what about Lot? I say, well, what about him? That's Abraham's nephew, Nahor's son. But that's not the seed of Israel. The Sarid, Zerai, Z-A-R-I. I may put that word up on the board. That's a good word. Zerai. But that doesn't mean if you're not of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We'll find that text here in a second. But let's get this. For thou art an holy people. What people? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The people of Abraham, Isaac, and who? Jacob, right? Yeah. Now, not these fake Jews over there living in a land that actually belong to the children of Israel, man. You're looking at Qadash, who's of the tribe of Yahanna or Judah, right? The same tribe our Lord and Savior was, Jesus Christ, or what you call Jesus Christ, who is really Yahweh Shai. That's his real name. You understand? But since you identify that, you coming off the street and you ain't learned nothing, you still get your clothes out the dry cleaners to put on your suit and tie, and you ain't learning crap. That's my point. What I'm saying is this: the real way to say Christ's name is Yahweh Shai. That's what you have to understand. Okay. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Now, special people unto himself. This is like you walk into somebody's house, Christ, you walk into God's house, he got a special people. He'll just let anybody come in there. Am I right or wrong? Because they may mess around and bring some ham hocks and some, what else? Some oxtails pigtails. I didn't mean oxtails. You can bring oxtails. They bring some pigtails in there. What a movie I saw like that. The guy was sit up there eating pigtails. Didn't mean oxtails. You can eat oxtails. Sorry. He might come in there with a glass of a drink, but he eating the wrong thing. Pigtails, and they say, no, you can't come in the house. You ain't a special people. So a special people unto himself above all people. Above what? Some people. All people, all, that means above the Chinese, above the Japanese, above the East Indian. Understand that? Y'all understand that? That's what you got to understand. Above the Afghanistan people, above the Russian, all that those are names coming out of all the Esau, above the East Edomites, all of them, right? Above all people that are upon the face of Aratazah. That's a word. The face Panya. Do you see? Panya. That's what the word is, right? The face of the earth, Aratazah, right? That's what you got to Aratazah. So that's what you got to understand, that the Lord did that for us, man. That's what you need to understand, right? Everybody good with that? Okay, so if you got your pencil and paper, y'all know who you are. We're gonna go to this first word here. I'm gonna put a red dot by so you know which word you're gonna be working on. All the brothers and sisters that work hard on the class. To transliterate something means to write it down from right to left based off the chart. You got to get the English out of it, because above there you'll see, I'm sorry, in this case below there, right here. You got to get all of these. You got to get all of those, the understanding of those sounds, like right here, and understand of all of the understanding, like we said. What did we say about the connectors? You got single connectors and connectors that join two sounds, and that's a dual connector, I would call it. But that's what you want to. That's what you understand. Now, once you understand that, you got to say, "Oh, that's that." I'll give you the first one. That's a fa. There it is, right there. So there you go. That gives you the idea. So we say fa and then whatever. So go to this first one right here. That's number one. Of course, it's number two. We're working on number one right now. Okay, 3 and then 4. All right. That's what you got to understand. So let's work on the first one and come up with it. We'll transliterate it and then we'll just go. That's how you build your vocabulary in your Hebrew. So let's go with that. Let's get it. Let's get it going, man.
Michael Love has an answer.
Michael Love got an answer, all right.
So does Raquel.
Raquel, we got an answer. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? These brothers and sisters on it, Raquel, Myrtle Beach, and Michael Love, right? Go ahead. What they got?
TH. AW. A.
THAWA.
DAH.
DAH. Okay. Anybody else got that? They got both the same thing?
Yes.
Right here. Both, everybody. Let's see if everybody agree with that, right? Okay. So what does the water mean? Anybody? What does the water mean, Raquel? And Michael Love, and who else we got in there? We got Char, Nayar. Yeah, just tell me what it is. Who? Yeah, whoever. I mean, some people new may not know. Yeah, Pananayam. Yeah, Pananayam. Right. So you all of you guys, what does this mean right here? Just tell me in the chat. What do you think that word meant? Because that's the idea. This English word right here means something. And you're not expected to necessarily know all English words, but this is building your vocabulary. We're going to teach you right now. But the first thing you did was transliterate this. What you got? What they got? Okay. Okay, who is immortal? Tell me up front. Who is this? I'm not gonna go through this week. I'm just gonna cut you out. Who is immortal? What you got? I don't know who you are. We ain't gonna spend much time on this. Go ahead.
He has an answer for me.
Who?
Immortal.
Who is immortal? I want to know who it is. Before I get any answer, I want to know who you are.
He says, I'm new.
You knew?
And he said his name is, I'm assuming his name is Trey.
Trey, where you from, Trey? And what are you black? I've got to go through this again. What are you, black?
He said, nice to meet you.
Huh?
He said, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, but what are you? Are you a black man or you man? I'm assuming, Trey. You black? Or you Hispanic? Or you Native Indian? Which one are you? What tribe are you from? Who are you, man? Identify yourself. Hurry up about it, Trey. Tell me. We don't have all day. Tell me what you got.
He says, I have Israelite ancestry.
Okay, Israelite ancestry. What does that mean? Israelite ancestry. What are you? What are you? What are you, Trey?
I live in Appalachian Mountain.
What does that mean? Appalachian Mountain. Are you a black man? What are you? Just tell me. Are you Indian or are you I ain't talking about no $5 Indian. I'm talking about what are you, Trey? Shit. Mm-hmm. Ah, good. Yeah. Okay, so what we got for the water? Anybody know what that means? Anybody?
You have some answers on
What you got?
Raquel says it's the equivalent of thank you.
Thank you. It is thank you. That's
and
what it
Michael
means.
Love says it's thank you.
It's thank you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's a good word that you learned there. That's a good word to put in your vocabulary. Cool. All right, let's clap it up for them. Exactly right. That's a good the water. That's a good example. You guys can put hand claps in the chat. That's a good idea of what we're saying when we transliterate a word. All right, let's go to the next word, number 2. We're done with 1. Let's go to number 2 here. All right. Go with this right here. Tell me what this is. All right. Let's work on this number 2. That's what we're working on. Transliteration, right? Let's work on that. That's the only way you're going to learn. It's by your learning, right? Mm-hmm.
Okay, select out of 1.
What we got?
Michael Love has an answer.
Yeah, who else? Who else got an answer to this right here? Raquel, and who else in their class? We got other people.
Y'all's in there.
Yeah, we got other
Berlin.
people. Yeah, Michael Love and we got Raquel. We wait for people on this right here, because Michael Love, we know he got something going on there. He always up and up for another answer. We appreciate that too, Mike. So far, anyway, what I can read. All right. Anybody else? We'll wait a few more seconds here and see if everybody else can concur with that answer Michael Love got right there.
Raquel has an answer.
Okay.
She said, I also got a young bar.
Michael Love, what he got first? Give me that one.
He has a young bar.
Spell it.
Ahyan.
Okay. And what else?
Dabar. Dabar.
And both of them got that?
Kind of one.
Okay. So what does that mean? That looks like that's transliterated, right? Yeah. We got the transliteration correct. All right. So what does it mean? Anybody? Y'all tell me what that means, man. Break that down. Tell me. If you remember, if you don't, we're going to be like that. We're going to do it. You know, we're going to get it right. We're going to get it. We're going to be on top of it. We're going to get that one. Let me know. And yonder bar. It's a word like if I do something and say, man, thank you for doing that. Thank you for pouring me a glass of wine, right? Something like that. And then you may say a yonder bar. So what are you saying when you say that? A yonder bar. I'll give you like a hint.
Okay, Michael says.
What? Go ahead.
Michael says, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's a way you can say that. You can use that, but it literally, the word bar is speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we say that, don't speak of it or don't mention it. Don't speak it or don't mention it, or don't mention it. Or you can say that. Don't mention it, right? Don't mention it, man. In other words, it's not, don't speak of it. In other words, you don't got to, because it's something that I would have done anyway, because brotherhood is a weapon, right? Yeah. And I'm your brother. So I said, yeah, in the bar. Don't worry about it. We got you covered. That's really what they're saying, right? So clap it up for them, right? That's exactly what that is. So yonder bar, don't mention it. It's a cool word. It's a cool saying, man. Yonder bar, don't yonder bar, don't speak of it. Don't mention it. That's from that word, the bar. Okay, don't speak of it. Don't mention it. Y'all got it? All right, let's go to the next one, number 3. Pay attention to this board here, because sometimes we're going to use the Syrian language and the ancient language, right? So pay attention to that. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead. Y'all, let's do the next one here, okay? That's what y'all got to understand. And you understand these words a little better when you put your own self in there, right? So that's why we said that. Like I said, we're transliterating number 3 here, and all you got to do is just go to each one of these. You would call them alphabet, but I would call them characters, and understand how to use these symbols here, and understand, especially right here, we got an upside down U. That upside down U stands for what again? It stands for it's an independent connector, right? And then when you got a U under it, it's a dependent connector. What does that mean? It means that you see this independent connector, that means that symbol there gets said by itself, and then you join this sound together, because that's what you're telling to do. It's linking this together. You're telling that character and that character to be dependent on each other to make it sound. That makes sense? That's what we're really saying. Okay? That's what you got to understand. So, right?
Yeah.
That's what you really got to understand. But that's what we. But our people are so we are so much the most highest people. What you got?
Rob has an answer.
Rob Quad got an answer for this one right here. Okay. All right. What else? All right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand that, Michael Love. Just listen. You're right. We don't want nobody driving to be in an accident. We appreciate that, bro. Yeah, you just listen and don't. And we get people to react here. We got people in class. Raquel got an answer also, right? So what Raquel got for this right here?
She has TAWA. Salakia, I don't know.
Right.
She has TA.
Oh. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
TAWAB.
Okay. B.
Kind of one.
All right.
And Corlin said, "Thank you for that clarity about the characters."
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah. Just said, Corlin. Let's like, for instance, again, when you see, matter of fact, let me put them in red here, Slakia. We'll get there in a second. Hold on. We'll go over there what he said.
Okay.
What's the other one? What Raquel got?
She only has that.
Okay, there's another one here too. So do that also. Y'all, everybody in class, do this right here. There's two words here, and I just want to put them side by side. Okay, but who's that? Corlin? Who's that? Brother?
God.
All right. Right here, you see what I got in red here. To reiterate again, this upside down U mean you would take this sound by itself from the chart and make one sound. And then over here and put it together with these two sounds. But these two sounds here, you can't say them independently. You have to join them together. Hebrew, remember, is written from right to left. So you got to go from this to this. That is an independent connector. That makes an independent sound, what we got in red right here. That makes sense. I'm sorry. And then we got a U right here, which takes these two sounds and make them one sound. That is a dependent connector, right? So that's the clarity that you were saying, Corlin, right? What's his name? Corlin. Okay, that's what you want to understand. All right, if you're in this class, that's good. Paying attention. That's what you want to do. You want to pay attention to that, and that's good. Go ahead. Anybody? We got another one here, but you got to understand now. You can work on this one. Everybody. But so she worked on this, and that was in what? The ancient Hebrew language, right? How do we know that's in the ancient Hebrew language?
Because of the connectors.
Because of the connectors, right? Clap them up, right? Damn right. It seems like it's easy, but that's what it is. You got to understand when you see these connectors. Your ears should perk up. And say, okay, yeah, I understand it. But what if you don't see no connectors? Oh, dang. Now you got to understand that's another. It's another language, but they're all Hebrew. And you really got to pay attention to that shit. So y'all go from there. Tell me this, work on this one right here. If we're transliterating, right? Get your piece of paper and write it down. We take our time in here and then type it in on the chat where you think that is in English. That's the point. Because the English sounds are right below the words in ancient Hebrew. Okay? Let's go. Let's get it. Take your time. We ain't no hurry. Right? Let you know that we are God's chosen people. That's what you have to understand. That who we are. We're the chosen of God. How do you know we chosen God? You know, because we talked about it. We're the people, Phil, give me Exodus 31:3. We're the people of the Most High that is filled with his workmanship, man. We filled with his wisdom, his spirit. That's the main, that's how you know. When you start talking to a person, you start seeing their spirit. You start hearing their spirit, and you begin to see something about that person. You say, this person right here, he ain't quite right. He ain't right. This ain't one of our people, or this one of our people that's gone wrong.
Exodus 30.
Yeah, Exodus what?
30.
31:3. Give me that right there. We're gonna show you what the Most High is saying what he's saying about his people, right? We filled with the spirit of the Most High, of Yahweh. That's how you know us, right?
Yeah.
You just simply know us by our spirit. You should know a man by a spirit. No other nation is filled with the spirit of God. No other nation. That's the whole point. If it was, then all of us would be. But that's a damn lie. We ain't all filled with the spirit of God. not some of y'all filled with evil spirits. Y'all understand? Spirits created for different things. But you damn sure ain't filled with the spirit of God. All right, go ahead. Well, y'all keep working on that. Give me I'm gonna read it. You got it?
Kind of.
Okay. I'm gonna read this while y'all work on this right here. Okay. Because see, I threw you off because I got an ancient, then I got an Assyrian language here. Right? Exodus 31:3. We use the King James version of the Bible, by the way. That's what you understand. If you got another version of this Bible, take it, throw it in the trash. Throw it in the trash right now. It ain't no good. Or if you want to just keep it as a reference, throw it somewhere, lock it up. Get it off your shelf because it cannot help you. That is not the Bible. That's the whole point. You got to read a King James version of the Bible. I think it's what's that, 1611? Am I right? Yeah, roughly. Yeah, 1611. That damn right. And I have filled him with the Spirit. Who was the him? Us. I have filled him with the Spirit, right, of the Most High in wisdom and in understanding and in knowledge and in all manner of workmanship. That's why when you see us out there, we got so many inventions, it ain't even funny. Why you think they go around trying? Why you think when I say they, Edomites and all these other nations copying off us? You see, they go around figuring out, they come in here, man, they say, boy, them black people, they got something over here. Let's steal it from them. But that's why, because they've taken it from the original people that have been filled with the Spirit of the Most High in wisdom and in understanding. What does it say? In understanding. We have the understanding. That's why you got to understand that when we do something, we do it with the Spirit of the Most High in mind. That's what you got to understand, right? Spirit of wisdom and an understanding and a knowledge and all manner of workmanship. It didn't say some manner of workmanship. It said A-L-L. That word is called K-A-L. All manner of workmanship. That means that when Eli Whitney got up there and said, why are we sitting up here picking cotton? We can't even get out here and we need a cotton gin up here to take all this stuff, bag it together, get all the seeds out, and let's make a gin. Let's gin this shit. And so we tired our people working hard. You understand? George Washington Carver said, what are we going to do with all these peanuts, man? All this stuff, right? Let's make something out of it. Make some shoe polish. Let's make some whatever, hair colors. He makes so many damn inventions off of these and they pretty much steal them. Esau steal this stuff from us, man. That's what you got to understand. But that's what we are, okay? There's no other nation that is stronger than us, right? No Africans, no Pharaohs, no none of them, right? That's what you got to understand. Did y'all anybody come up with this anything yet?
No.
Okay, let me put that down here. Let me put it down here. What's the other word? All right, let's get this other word right here. It's ta. The other word is ta. We're gonna put it in a different color here, right? Ta. Right? Wa. Y'all understand?
Okay.
Ta, wa. Where do we see that? Ta, wa, and then that's a ba. That's a B. Right? And that's a B-A. And then we got a wa on the end right here. Wa. Ooh, did I do that wrong? Yeah, tabawa. Tabawa. Really, that should be an H on the end, so I left off something there. So this is really wa right here. Wa, and then I have to put a ha on the end, so I have to put this right here. You have to put this. Okay? Lock it. Tawaba. What is that? That's what you want the woman to say. Tawabah. That's the way she spelled things. So that's feminine right here. That's what this is. This is feminine, right? And then over here is tawab. This is masculine. In the Hebrew, we have masculine and we have feminine. So we have tawab, okay, right here, tawab, right? And then we have tawaba, tawaba. Damn, that's not right. That's spelled wrong. Tawaba. How about that? Did I spell that wrong again? I don't think this belongs there. Does it? There we go. Ta wa ba. And then we need this ha sound right here, right? Okay. Slovakia. I've been known to mess up a few. Ta wa ba. There you go. Female. I messed that up. Let's do the last one here, and then we'll move on to something else. Okay. What's the last one? Number 4 right here, right? Number 4. Let's work on number 4. Slovakia about that. In that ancient Hebrew, okay? Tawaba. All right. Read that one. Let's do the last one right here while we do that. Okay, and then of course, we are stronger than any other nation too. That's why I said our language is superior. Of course, the Most High gave it to us. We're stronger than any other nation. We were chosen by the Most High. He gave us, to read that again, and I have filled him with the spirit of the Most High and wisdom and understanding and knowledge and all manner of workmanship. Right, and then let's find Exodus 1:9, because this is what Pharaoh saw in Egypt when he had us in captivity. He recognized something about us, man. He realized that we were what? Mightier and stronger than that African nation that we were with, right? Children, Israel stronger and mightier than we are. That's what Pharaoh said. Well, mighty, these people are stronger than us, man. We never want a hand-to-hand combat. We would have whopped they ass. Salaki, because you know they had stronger swords. One of the generals said they had the strongest chariot out there. That was the state of the art back then. That, hey, that's what it is until the Most High, till we got the Ark of the Covenant, of course. But anyway, Exodus 1:9. That's what it is. Let's read that. While y'all transliterate this word right here, right? Then we'll move on to another set of words. So far we have the water, which means thank you, the wada. Then we have ayan bar. Don't mention it. Don't speak it. It's like ayan bar. Yeah, 2 words, ayan bar. Don't mention it. Don't speak. Don't speak of it. It's something that I was going to do for you. That's for our brother, right? We got that. Yeah. Then we have tawab right here, masculine. Then we have tawaba. Tawaba for feminine. Sorry for the mess up right there. Exodus 1:9. And he said unto his people. This is Pharaoh talking right here. This is Pharaoh in the Bible when we were stuck in the Exodus, man. Pharaoh said, he said this, behold, the people of the children of Israel. See, he knew there was a difference between the people of the children of Israel and Africans or Ham. You remember that? Mm-hmm. He knew there was a difference. He knew he was Ham. The Pharaohs are Africans, man. They were Ham. They speak, I don't know, 600-700 languages there, man. And that's in the biggest continent there is. And they got all kinds of problems over there, eating monkeys, cats, rats, dogs, everything. They eat ham too. They like they do in America. But check this out. And he said, this is what Pharaoh said about himself. And he also referred to us. And he said unto his people, now he was talking to the Africans, right? Behold, the people of the children of Israel, this is Oxapar man over here, or the children of Israel, them 12 tribe people over there, Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians, right? That's what you got to understand when you read this Bible. And Pharaoh said this, the children of Israel are more, they're more and mightier than we are, or than we. That's what Pharaoh was saying. Say they're stronger and mightier than we. So you know we're stronger than them also, right? That's what you got to understand. That we are stronger than we're the chosen of God, chosen the Most High. So when you read Deuteronomy 7:6, you'll understand that we are a holy people. We're stronger, we're mightier, we're wiser, we have more understanding, we have more knowledge, and we have all more manner of workmanship than any nation in the entire world. That's what you must understand. Does anybody have this? Anything on this, right?
Rapqua has an answer.
Rapqua, what you got, Rapqua?
She says, I have Mayam.
Mayam. Okay, correct.
Mayam.
Okay, did that look correct to you?
Yeah.
Mayam. Okay, so what is Mayam? What is that?
Corlin had an answer too.
What they got?
He has.
What you got?
He has Mayama.
MA. All right. Let me correct him on that. That's a good correction right there. But the fact that you started off to do that, and you're right, except for that. That's why I put that out there. Corlin, you got to understand also, and that's not a problem. When you come in an ma, then you say yam. Yam. That yam is a dependent connector. You're doing this right here. This yam right there. Okay, that yam. When you do, if you add that a, then you would make a whole nother word. A whole nother word. So what you want to do is when you get to the end, YAM, you want to cut the ah off of there. That's the ah sound. Usually, about 99% of the time, when you get to an end of a word like that, especially when it's in the ancient language, when you're reading it, you say yam. You don't need the ah out here. That's my yama. Okay, but that's not your fault because you don't understand. Oh, we all went through that. Every last one of us. But you got to understand, it's really my yum. You drop the a, and you come up with a word called my yum.
He said, okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's going to work about 99.99% of the time. Okay, you don't hardly ever need that ah after that last sound, especially when they're joined together. Now, when they're not, sometimes, especially when you go to a Syrian, we'll get to that. That's a whole nother train of thought. But usually when you join two sounds together, when they use it generally at the end, generally you drop that ah sound. And like I said, every last one of these words are going to have an ah to it. Except for the A, it has something different going on with AH. When you see an A in a word, pay attention. And you have an I, pay attention. Those two sounds are different. Go ahead, what we got?
Rapqua has an answer.
What you got?
What it means?
Yes.
It means she has water.
Spell it. Oh, water? Okay, like this?
Kind of.
Damn right. Clap it up for both of them right there. Damn right. That's exactly right. Rapqua, that word, mayam, means water. That's exactly right. That's what you have to understand. About this word. Give me. I'll do that one in a second here. Okay. You can put it back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now the word tawab, what it means is thank you. I think, huh? Okay, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Get these words mixed up. But that's what tawab means. So a male, when you want to say good, you say tawab. That's tawab, man. You know, when you want to say all good, you want to say call tawab. It's all good, man, in Hebrew. But when you get for a woman, you have to say tawabah. Okay? It's like if you said good evening, you know, you want to say Tawab Arab, right? Night, I think, is Tawab La Yalal or something like that. That's what you have to understand. That's where you get that word from. So understand. Uh, Here's a word right here. Let me give you this word right here. Tawab, yeah. Let me give you this word right here while y'all working on this. But that's a good way. It's a good way to learn learn and put in your vocabulary. But it's a good way to learn words. So when I go to put these in sentences, then you'll understand a little better. You understand? Here's a word right here. Check this out. Work on that word right there. That'll be number what, 5? Mm-hmm. Work on number 5 right there, okay? But anyway, that's what tawab means. It means good. Work on that while I put a few more on the board here before we end class here. I'm glad you guys can get class and drink your mayam there. That's what that word meant, water, right? Yeah. We'll put a few more on here, but work on that number 5 right there. I'll write another one for 6 right here. Okay. All right. And then I have another word here. Right here. There we go. Work on that one. That'll be number, I think 6, right? Okay. We're going to do maybe 7 if we got time here in class. Yeah, we got a little time left. Okay. All right. Let's work on that one. Yeah, anyways, y'all transliterating number 5 and number 6. I'm working on 7 here, right? While y'all doing that. Oh, let's see. Okay. And pay attention to what you got to also pay attention to what language we're dealing with, Assyrian or ancient. They sound exactly alike, but you got to know what character is up in front of you. That makes sense? That makes sense. So there's number 7, right? Mm-hmm.
You have answers for number 5.
We got answers already. Damn. Y'all on the game today, ain't you? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go with it. Let's get it.
Raquel has Nansa, and so
Raquel,
does
okay.
Carlin.
What you got?
Raquel has SHAKAR.
Ah, that's a word right there for you.
Carlin has the same.
Colin got SHAKAR. Right, good. And like I said, to reiterate, these are single connectors. That's a double connector. That means it's doing, or maybe sometimes three sounds, but hey. or independent and dependent. Let's put it that way, okay? Upside down U is single or independent, and a U is a dependent or double sound. You join these together, and Hebrews just like that. That's what you got to understand, all right? So what we got? Dude, everybody got shakar, right?
Okay.
So what does shakar mean? Let me tell you what it means, all right? You know, that's what it means. Okay. All right. So this right here, like a lot of people think like my name is Kazakh, which means strong, right? But right here, that's a different word, but it means this. It means strong, but you got to understand it means this. Strong drink. You understand? Strong drink. Shakar. Shakar means strong drink. So you don't want to say Kazakh. You want to say Shakar, man. You need some Shakar. That's automatically understood. Hey, man, that's strong drink. You know, give strong drink to him that need it, right? You want to share a burden with a brother, you know, or you know, hey brother, hey man, I just lost my job, man. Hey, get here. Let's go to this bottle of monkey shoulders over here, or tequila or whatever y'all drink, right? But that's what it is, Shakar. So like we're saying, and that's in the ancient Hebrew language. So if you want to break that down, you want to say, how do you say that? And like this, okay? Shah. Then you want to say ka. Then you want to say like that. That would be Shakar in what language? Assyrian, right? Same thing. Shah, right there. It's as simple as that. So that's why I say you want to say ka, you go right here. You want to say la, you go right here. But I'm slocky. That's not a la. Slocky. Damn. See, got me messed up right here. How about that right there? That better? That's a ra. Ugh. Ra. So shakar. Slocky about that. And that is in the ancient, that's the ancient Hebrew in blue, and the red is Assyrian. And I used to do classes like that where I keep them so people won't get them mixed up. But that's what you got. Shakar, okay? Yeah, I don't want to confuse nobody. I got two words up here, but this is word number one. That's word number two, but they're the same thing. I just got them in different. I have this in the blue, it's in the ancient Hebrew sound, and the red is in the Assyrian. But don't put them together. That's why I have a dot between them. They meant to be separated like that. That's just that's for illustration purposes only. It means nothing other than that. But Shakar, it's spelled Shakar. And I almost didn't, I didn't even have to put this up here. I just did it so you'll understand. I didn't want to get you confused. If that confused you out there, hey, I'm slocky. Okay? So Shakar here means It's the same as this. They're just two different languages, but they're both Hebrew. All right, let's work on number 6 right here. Work on number 6. And also, when you're reading the word shakar, you don't want to separate these two. This whole word here, you want to put it together like this. You don't want to separate shakar. For your illustrations out there, Schlocky, if you're reading, I drink some of I'm holding it. That's water. Any word that I write, always put it together as one. Unless I separate it with a dot or something like that, then that's like 2 words. This is 2 words. But like this is 1 word meaning shakar, that's 1 word meaning shakar. Now that's the ancient Hebrew, and this is the Assyrian Hebrew. That's all I meant by that dot. But don't separate this sounds, any of these sounds. Keep them all together. Shakar, strong drink. Okay? It doesn't mean strong then drink. If that's what you think, that whole thing means strong drink. Shakar. Okay? Just strong. Or you can just say strong. But in this case, strong drink, because we're talking about drinking. You know, like we drink here, but we don't get inebriated to the point where we're drunk. You know, unless I'm just at home and I just need to be. Anyway, don't pay that attention. All right, what's the next one? Let's do the next one right here, right? Okay, and I got like here again. I got 2 different words up here. Ugh. I got 2 different words, so that's why I delineated with the little dot. I'll put a red dot up here so you can really see it. Yeah, there we go. I put that red dot because that's 1 word and that's another word.
Raquel has an answer, but she has a question. I cannot remember if we would write the H here, because she has, for that, she has AHCH, and she has Aquaf.
Yeah. No, you're right. You write the H there because it's got it's asking you that is a special case. You write the H there because you don't just take it off because that A is it's hard to separate the H from the A most of the time. So I think she spelled this. What she spell?
AHCH for the first word.
That would be correct. Now how does she know to take off? How do you know, Raquel, to take off this AAA? How do you know? How do you know to take off this right here? I mean, it don't belong there, but how do you know was to take that off? You just knew, right? Because you know I can't just say because I have what? Dependent connector. That's why that dependent connector means stop. All you want is the sound. You don't want the full even meaning of the sound. You just want the sound. So that's and when I say meaning of sound, what I'm saying, you don't want to go and express. You don't need no, like it would be like we had that A. What is AA right here? Where is it? Over here, you want to take off them A's. You don't need them. It's just asking for the first part of that sound, and that's ka. So ak. What's the next one? Anybody else? Anybody else got that? You did you get it in class? Okay. All right.
She also has the second word.
What you got for the second word?
Oh, by the way, she has a response to you. She says the way I remember it is if it's at the end of the word, the ending sound stops short.
Right. Right. If it's at the end of the word, it stops in most cases.
Too.
Huh?
It stops short too.
Yeah, it stops short too. Right. But you always, in this case, you want to give the H, the A, the H with it because it has the A is in every word except for the I. So it's ah. So, but when you do the ah sound at AH, that goes along with an A because it's an inherent part of it. That's just the nature of the language. So you want to say AH.
Okay.
And then ka. So you break that word right there sounds simple, but there's a lot going on that little word right there. What's the next one she had?
She has aquaf, AHCH, WATH.
AHCH. Okay.
WATH. Julian has that answer too.
Right. So you got wa and then tha. So wa, there you go again. You don't need that A after the tha, right? So it's akwaf. So what is a ak? And what's a akwaf? Anybody? If you ain't been in class for a while, you may not know what this means. You might. I don't know. But if you can answer that, tell me. Anybody in class right there? Who we have still got some people. I know Michael Love is driving on the road, so he can't answer nothing right now. He can just listen. That's cool. I appreciate that, my brother. Do not put your life in jeopardy while driving. And I appreciate you in class. That's cool. We have who we got? Sharon Nayar, Howard Ba, Ripe Quad, Napoleon, who else? Okay, cool. We got other people join. So ak is what? What does that mean? Anybody? What you got? Got it?
No one has it.
Okay. So what do you think it means? Go ahead.
It means brother.
Brother. Right? So when you call a like I'm officer of 1,000, so somebody below my rank, not that they below my righteousness or anything, it's just they below my rank. You would say, you would not call me Ak, ever. You would call me what? Even though I'm your brother, you would call me Sir or Adawan, because I'm Lord over your learning. That's number one. And your understanding, sisters. And brother, Lord over your learning. Brothers. So Ak, that's what you are. Well, if a brother is Ak, and of course a brother above me, we deal in rank and order. If a brother above me, let's say a 5,000, I'll call him Adawan or Sir, right? A captain or a general, something like that. I hope y'all understand that. Akwaf, what does that mean? What waf? Akwaf.
Rob Cross says it means sister.
It means sister, right? Now, Ak must be masculine, and Akwaf must be what? Feminine. That's where we get that from. So that's how you address the sister, Akwaf, right? You don't call her Ak. That'd be like calling a woman. If you want to dress a woman as a Ak, that's like calling her a boy or a man. Or if it was just like you wouldn't call me a brother or a Sir Adawan, you wouldn't call me no Akwaf. That makes sense. So let's get these straight. These are words understanding. So when you just get into the Hebrew school, man, and I'm just kind of using this class because I'll speed it up and I'll go on further as we go on down the road of checking in the class. We'll even get even better and stronger in our understandings, and we'll start put things in sentences, and we'll start go with tenses. We'll start to go over a lot of different things in Hebrew, the nationalities, the nations, all kinds of things. Okay, and listen, what do we got here? Oh yeah, Ak is brother. Okay, so you want to say Akwaf the sister. What if I wanted to make that plural? We want to say this. What do we want to say? How do we make that plural? Let's borrow some of this line down here. We want to say what? Ak yum, right?
Mm-hmm.
We want to say Ak yum. That yum is a plural.
Mm-hmm.
What if I want to say for the sister? If I want to make that for more than one sister, what do I say? Say it again.
Aquathium.
Y-A-N, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y-A-N. Yan.
Yeah.
You want to say yan, right? Aquath. Am I right? Aquathian. So let's clap it up, right? Damn right. Rapquad and Colian and whoever else, Ahawaba, Michael Love, y'all got these answers. So let's reiterate it again before we go to the last word and we'll end class, right? Ah, brother. Ah, yum for plural. More than one brother. I say akim. That means a lot of brothers. So when you hear the word, you come into school and you hear the word, you hear your name for the first time, you've been here 60 days, you got your name, and you say, They said they said brother. That means pay attention. Yum, that means everybody, all of them. Everybody pay attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
You may even say Shema. That means like smooth it out. Let's be quiet just a little bit. Shema, right?
Mm-hmm.
I might even say anyway. Akwaf. That's one sister. But if I say Akwaf Yun, that means all sisters. Y'all over to the left. When we're in class, especially. Akim, y'all over to the right, especially when we're in Sabbath service, because we're going to have Sabbath service here in Greenville, South Carolina tomorrow. What, 10 to 12? Make sure you guys show up. And who else we had in class? We had, what's her name?
We had Raquel, we had Michael Love, we had Carlian, and we had Panayam.
Panayam, and yeah, I keep forgetting all these people in class here, and I can't remember everybody's name. And we had who else?
Officer Nayar.
So Nayar, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was somebody else too. Flora.
And Flora, yes.
And Flora. Let's clap it up for everybody, man, in class, right? Letting you know that the children of Israel, we are, and we have the holy language. We proved it. We're showing you on the board, man. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barak, a thumb to all of my brothers. Yahweh Shabbat, a thumb, Hashem, Yahweh Shai to all of my sisters. We're showing you, we're proving it on the board who we are. We're the Most High, we're chosen people, and we have a Hebrew language. So visit us all the time here Friday, 7 through 9, and get the Hebrew language. Under commanding General Yahanna. That's what you got to understand. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, right? Okay. So we got any questions we've done there? If we're done here, we're going to Friday night. Yeah, we're going to end it up class here, man. We're going to get some Hebrew announcements, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Anybody got any questions?
144, no cowards said great class.
Oh, let's clap it up. Damn right. 144, no cowards, right. Damn right. Great class. Okay. Appreciate that. Y'all make sure you put the claps in class, man. And yeah, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, security announcements, man. We are the ISUPK, start off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. The rule for the brother and sister. When a brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're all to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is commandments, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8 and 10, means tenth in the Hebrew and Ma'ashah, 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. The Priest's Fund, free will offering for priests. Not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Up holy convocations. We're going to have the Feast of First Fruit starts after the Sabbath, unleavened bread, sundown, Sunday, April the 12th, 2026. Count 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day, and we're into that count, about to end this. Sunday, May 31st, 2026. Start before sundown, Leviticus 23, 10 and 22. So that'd be the Feast of the First Fruits will be our next holy convocation, feast of the Lord, right? The Most High, right? So remind Akim, that word we went over, and Akwath, Awathian, but Akwath, to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a troop in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, and headband and scarf. Let's clap it up for class again. Like I said, make sure you govern yourself accordingly. Get ready for the Feast of First Fruit. Pay your tithe and offering. www.isupk.com. And get ready for Sabbath service in the morning, Greenville, South Carolina. Madium means to stand. We salute our class. Okay. Lakia. Mam Shabbat. Madium. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barak Atham. Yamata Sar. Faces sisters. Mam Shabbat. Madium. Barak. Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema Alathan by Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yamata. Class dismissed.